Good morning, everyone. My name is Rick, and I'm in Lisbon. It's really nice out. It's probably like 75 degrees, and it's kind of nice because in Florida this time is usually like 95 degrees. So this is like really nice to be walking around and not dying. So what I'm heading to is this overlook of the city, so you guys can see the city of Lisbon from one of the hills. There's 7 hills, and you can see these streets are pretty steep. So there's a lot of walking challenges, and you get a lot of exercise just walking around the city. So let me go to the Mirador and show you guys the city, and then today I'm going to go to a walk around the Estufa Fria, which is a greenhouse with tropical plants later on today. So stick around and I hope you enjoy. Yeah, this place is called Teas. It's like a breakfast place, but Lisbon gets going pretty late in the day, and it's already 12:30, and I'm just having breakfast. They have all the pastries and all kinds of stuff, but I thought I'd eat something a little healthier because I ate a lot of carbs and drank wine last night. So yeah, so I thought I'd have some salad and quiche and just a cappuccino this morning. And now you can see how steep these streets are, and just by walking around you can eat all the bread and the carbs that you want, because you'll be getting plenty of exercise if you live here in Lisbon. But that's why you stay in the old part of the city. There's other parts of Lisbon that are a lot flatter, but I do like the old world cobblestone streets and the older buildings. So I do like to wander around these streets. There's always something to see as you turn the corner. These old neighborhoods right outside the city center of Lisbon is where I like to stay. Even though it's hilly and treacherous to walk these roads, it is the most beautiful part of the city, and you can see there's a lot of pedestrian walkways, and yeah, a lot of stuff to see, cute little shops, cute little restaurants. It's definitely a really cute place to stay. One of the things that you'll find in Lisbon is that they have these vernacular trams that go up and down the most hilly spots in Lisbon. So if you don't want to walk, you can take one of these. You can buy a Lisbon pass, and that will cover the metro, cover these guys and buses and all that. So it's a good alternative if you don't want to do a lot of walking. There's a lot of public transportation options. As you can see, I'm losing my breath after climbing this hill. So this is the view down the street from my Airbnb. As you can see, I'm pretty high up in the city of 7 Hills. And down there you see the Tejo River and the old cathedral, which dates back to the 1100s. And over there is the castle of St. George with its Moorish heritage. Also up in that hill they call Alfama area, there is a lot of Roman ruins, and there was a Roman wall that surrounded a lot of that part of town. So Lisbon is one of the oldest cities in Europe. It's even older than the city of Rome. See, there's a nice park by this lookout, and there's like little kiosks where you can have beer and coffee and sit around and just enjoy. Really nice green space right here in the middle of busy downtown Lisbon, and there is the greenhouses. I hope they're open. I didn't really check, but someone told me that they stay open till 7 o'clock at night. I really love this place. It's really quiet. There's hardly anyone here, which is quite nice. They have all these amazing tree ferns and palms Very nicely landscaped. Some begonias here. So we're still in the cold greenhouse part. Some nice sculpture. Really tall, large Monstera deliciosa. There's some variegated rubber. Some clavia. Again, more Monstera. Some gingers. There's a little tunnel here, so let's explore. I don't know where this leads to, but it's cute. And there's more garden on this side. Some tree ferns, there's some beautiful grottos and water features, but they don't seem to be running. This is quite a large greenhouse. Let's walk around here. Some gorgeous gingers. Beautiful palms. Sure what that is. It's beautiful. So you get to see it. There's a lot of lush vegetation here. It's really quite stunning. Let's see, get a closer look. And maybe the name of this plant. It's quite beautiful. And here's the name. It's a fuchsia corambiflora, or Brinche da Princesa, or translated in English, it's princess earrings. Some more gingers, some begonias. I think the tree ferns really steal the show in this greenhouse. Really gorgeous, really healthy looking tree ferns and some palms. I think that is a large white bird of paradise, and this is a lady palm in front of me. And then they have like these really beautiful landscape areas that are just really gorgeous. And I'm not sure what that building is over there. I will look it up and add it to the description. You can see there's just so many different nooks and crannies. Quite a large variety of ferns. We seem to be in a flight path today. This place is quite large, and I'm not going to be able to see everything, but if you're in Lisbon and you're into plants, this is definitely the place you want to check out. And I haven't even gone into the hot greenhouse, so let me do that next. And look what I found. There's some really cool looking chickens over here. Look at that. Comb on that chicken. Or is it a rooster? I think it's a rooster. There's some chickens all the way down there. I see 3 or 4. Maybe. There are, I think they roam these gardens, which is pretty cool. And there's a really beautiful bloom on the Monstera deliciosa, and I think I did see some fruit forming behind it. Let me show you. And those are edible. They're quite delicious from what I hear. There's the back of the flower. It's pretty big. It's almost the size of my head. So like this place is exposed to the elements. It just has like a bamboo rooftop. So if it rains, it does rain in here. But I'm assuming that the hot greenhouse is covered year round. So let's go in there and find out. So I'm leaving the cold greenhouse now and going into the hot house. So here's the entrance to the hot greenhouse. It's a little tunnel. And I take these plants a little more cold sensitive, so they are protected. This is an actual greenhouse that's protected from the elements. It has a glass top. We have some bromeliads, some platycedum, some rubber trees, some nests, some really nice nest ferns. Again, it's a pretty quiet place. There's not a lot of people here, which is nice. It's a beautiful palm. More caletheas. There's all kinds of bougainvillea up there, ferns, all kinds of ferns. I did hear that there is a Hoya carnosa, I believe, that's in here, and it blooms, but I haven't seen it yet, so let's walk around a little more. It's a beautiful tree. Cascabella favicia. Chapelle de Napoleon. It's a Napoleon's hat. It's really beautiful cordyceps. Really, this is like, these cordyceps are like 20 feet high. Some calethea, some more ferns. You got some running fountains here. This is a little smaller than the cold greenhouse, but There's quite a few pretty things in here. There's a fishtail palm that is producing seed pods. It's a really interesting looking banana. Upright boomer. So let's go up here. It's all these different levels, so a lot of walking. And I've been walking all day. I started out my day, as you saw, having breakfast and then walking all over Lisbon to work off all the pastries I've been eating. So these walls are really, really pretty. They're covered with all these different ferns. Some philodendron in front of me. Let's go up. Still haven't found a Hoya. So yeah, it gets pretty steep climbing these paths, but it gives it a nice effect to be in a greenhouse and be up, 50, 70 feet. It's a really pretty plumeria tree down there. This is what I want, a dream of having my greenhouse this size. Can you imagine all the Hoyas I can fit in here? What a dream. So let's see, that path has been blocked off. Let's go this way. With my luck, the paths that have been blocked off is where the Hoya is, but we all seen Hoya carnosa in bloom. It's really, really an amazing place, and it's so quiet. And you get a workout. If I lived nearby, I'd probably come here every day. It's only €3 to get in. You probably can get maybe a yearly pass, and you can come here every time you wanted to. See how far up I am? Yeah, this is like one of the first greenhouses that I've been where there's so many different levels that you can climb up to. There's like all cute little sitting areas. And yeah, there's just a lot of plants. It's really nicely landscaped and well taken care of. Let's see what's up here. Some crotons. Lots of pothos. It's looking down on a really big rubber tree there. That pond all the way down there. More ferns, some peperomia in here. These grottos. Maybe the Hoya is up there, but we are not allowed to go up there today. Let's see, the peperonias. More crotons. Yeah. So I did not find the Hoya that I was told. There is one here, but I haven't seen it. And I think I need to go and get something to drink. I'm kind of parched, climbing all these different levels of this pretty warm greenhouse. And I hope you enjoyed this video. I don't know, I might do another video at the Lisbon Botanical Gardens this week, but if I don't do that, the next video I'll upload is one from the Azores, and I'll go into the botanical garden in Angra. I think you'll like that botanical garden as well. So I hope you enjoyed this Estufa Quente and Estufa Fria right here in the center of Lisbon. I really, really enjoyed it. It's my first time here, and I will definitely come back. It's such a nice space. Thank you so much. Have a good day. Bye-bye.